Yes, so AEK fans, it's your boy Scully, and we just witnessed a match between AEK and Asteras. It ends AEK in Asteras Miven. 1-0 to AEK at the Opap Arena, coming off a great victory again within the Conference League to get into the Conference League after defeating Anderlecht 2-0 at the same Opap Arena. And at that time, I thought, like, I wonder if the guys were up for it because it was a task. The guys then ran their lungs out that game against Anderlecht, and I was wondering if it is they had more gas in the tank. But still, the guys showed fight. I think you're a bit unlucky in certain situations. We'll get to that. But overall, it was a very good game from AEK, despite Asteras actually is a pretty decent team. I look out for Asteras, bro. Asteras actually looks really good. They are a proper mid-tier team for now. I think if we get some proper signings, they could get up to that, like, playoff mark, man. Like the Champions League playoffs are talking about, like to get into the final playoffs where it is the top four teams. Like actually that good. I think that they're just missing that X factor. But for like the mid-tier, I think they're probably the best I've seen so far, despite having won a game this season, haven't even got a point because they played pretty much the big. They played three teams within the big five. They played Aris, they lost 4-2. They played Olympiacos, probably lost 2-0, and now they lost 1-0 to AEK. So yeah, but I wouldn't lose hope if I'm an Asteras fan. If it is your Asteras fan looking at this, I wouldn't lose hope in the team despite of the results. You just was unlucky to face so much big teams so early without the team having to gel. But of course, we're here for AEK, and if it is your AEK fan, make sure to leave a like, share, and subscribe. If it is your AEK fan, this is the place to be. Make sure to press that subscribe button and press the notification bell so you don't miss any more content that comes from this page here, because it's the greatest. I'm a guy from Trinidad and Tobago. I used to initially back this team because of Levi Garcia. Levi Garcia departed ways to go to Spartak Moscow, and I am still here. I just love this team here, man, and I'm looking forward to going to the Opap Arena very soon. I actually just have just one bit of documentation to just get past. If I get past that, then you will definitely see me. I'll tell you what games I'll be there later down within the month. I'll tell you. If it is, I do get approved. So, into the game, of course, we have my guy, the lone scorer, Franzi Peru, and we have been begging for this guy here to score for a while. I think the last time he scored was like about 2-3 months. I could be wrong, man. He was outside for a while. Peru, yeah, man, he wasn't up to his scratch. But today, I saw him actually fight him. I saw him actually bullying defenders as he needs to be. Peru is like about 6'2", 6'3", 6'4". He up there. I know he up there to be an NBA player. He could be an NBA player if he feels like, or play in the Euro League for AEK. He could play for AEK basketball team. But normally we wasn't seeing him being as aggressive as he usually be. But now we're seeing Peru in a better light this game here. I think Peru had a really good game. Just was a bit unlucky with the one that hit the crossbar, even though he was a bit lucky to get the shot off. But it is what it is, man. I think Peru, he was running the channels pretty decent as well too. I think Peru had a really good game. I'm proud of Peru because again he was facing a lot of backlash, but despite the backlash, and this is one thing I rate with AEK, man. Despite if it is your don't see the satisfaction within a player, you still have that underlying support for them. Like, that's what I rate with AEK fans, man. They would say that Peru ain't good, man, but he is AEK, so we have to back him. That is how most AEK fans that I know actually how they behave, and that's actually a good way to be as a fan of football and within the players. Once it is you're backing the team, back the team, man. Like, despite what deficiencies a player might have, still back him. He just might take some positive energy and come out good. So yeah, shout out to Peru the Haitian. I was begging in the Instagram comments. I was saying, oh, Peru, man, please, for your Caribbean brother. Because, Peru is from Haiti, I am from Trinidad and Tobago. Both of us from Caribbean. And crazy enough, the last goal he scored as a professional footballer was against Trinidad and Tobago, my team, my country, right? So that's why he was like paining me, because I saw Peru looking like prime Mario Gomez against Trinidad and Tobago, right? But when it comes to the Super League Greece or the European games, I ain't seen Peru at all like that. But I'm so glad for Peru, man. Shout out to Peru, man. I always back Peru despite how, crazy things get, and he needs to work on the left foot. That game against Anderlecht, bro hit a Nicholas Jackson, but I was like, what is going on with Peru, boy? He doesn't have a left foot at all. He needs to work on that, but I'm glad that they played to his strengths. They cross the ball a lot. He used his big man presence to dominate the Asteras defense, and he was doing really good, and he was pretty mobile as well too, so I rate that. Luka Jovic on the other hand, think that he's still kind of groggy, still kind of gingerly. I ain't seen him like sprinting a lot. I ain't seen him really taking the game to the scruff on the neck as yet. Still coming on, and I guess rightfully so. I've been begging for Jovic to start a game, but I understand why it is he's not starting now. I ain't seen that ferocious nature that I accustomed seeing from Luka Jovic. So let's just hope for the best. Let's hope that he recovers well, and when it is he does hit form, that you dominate this league, and of course the conference league as well too. But yeah, Luka Jovic, he wasn't up to par, if I be honest. The midfield, of course, Pineda, Mandalos, Marin when he was on. That's one thing I rate with Ajax midfield, man. Despite the guys I'm short, them guys be getting it wrong, boy. They be getting it wrong and getting into tackles, boy. Pineda always a Swiss Army knife, always there. Mandalos, just the silkiness. Love Mandalos, man. Eliasson and Koita. I saw he put Paul Koita back on the wing. Again, I really agree with that, man. I saw Koita. I saw Koita was looking so much better in the middle of the park, like playing as a cam. Just give him the ball in the middle of the park and let him try things, instead of him having to be in isolation or face up with somebody and he had to beat the man and then try to get a pass off. I think he's not as efficient when it is he doing that, as opposed to being involved in the game, being like getting as much touches as he can. That's what I think Koita excels with. But again, I'm not the coach. But yeah, the defense was really good. Defense was really, really good, because I think Asteras, again, they are a good team and they really did a lot of things to mitigate Asteras. They tried all kind of stuff, but they just couldn't get past. And that's credit to Shakosha and Mukudi and the old man Vida. Vida wasn't too bad, man. Vida was reading the players as well too. Like the one thing what we can't afford to have Vida doing is running to goal. Like we don't want Vida to be under that pressure there. And I think Mukudi did an amazing job in sweeping, whilst Vida was doing more of the dog work. So I really like the pairing, man. And also Penrice. I think Penrice actually really good enough, bro. Like I took him in, and he's actually a very good like attacking wing back, like full back, whatever it is. Because we play 4 in the back, so he's a full back. But I think that he was getting up there very nicely. I think he was putting in some good deliveries. I think he has a better attacking acumen than Pius, and I'm looking forward to that competition between those two to see who they can really solidify that left back position, boy, because we've been crying for left back since they had Safi days. I forget to say farewell to Safi, despite it wasn't my favorite player, but he was a part of the team when I first became an Ajax fan, so I do have respect for Safi. But yeah, I really sorry I didn't get to give him a proper send off. So shout out to Safi. But since then, Pios has been in the back burner, and I think that Pios has taken the mantle and he putting himself out there, and I think Penrice is a good competition for him to stay up to that level there where he needs to be. Because Penrice is pretty good, but I think he was matter of fact, I probably say he was the man of the match today. I think that he was really, really solid. A lot of intangibles that people wouldn't really notice. I was really just watching him because I was like, yeah, man, this guy doing really good. I think he was one of the guys that was really good today. I swear down, him and Peru actually really surprised me today. So yeah, man, but it is what it is. AEK defeat Asteras, and yeah, we still undefeated in the league. We'll take that as we move on, have more teams to go, and yeah, we'll see how that works out. But until then, Mono Buckler AEK. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe if you're an AEK fan. Press the notification bell. Press the subscribe and notification bell. Press the like button because it helps push the content out more. And help me get to the 1K subscribers, 100K subscribers, sorry. I want to get to 100K subscribers. Please help me. So, yeah, I'll be the first AEK fan to get 100K subscribers. Can AEK do it for me? Help me out, man. Share the video. That's the way I have to do. Peace out.